It's Indomitus box pre-order day. That's awesome. What else is awesome? Saving money on it. Stay tuned to find out more. Yeah! So today is the day that pre-ordering the Indomitus box and all of the fantastic goodies that come with it, plus the new edition of Warhammer 40,000 is now available. But what are we actually getting? What are the options, and can we save money on it? So before we get started, please make sure that you have hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it so that you don't miss a thing. There are plenty of links down below for amazing Facebook groups. There's a link for the Chilling Wargamers YouTube, and there's also ways of supporting the channel through PayPal or through Patreon, and there's also a link in the comments below for Element Games where you'll be able to get a nice little discount from the box, 20%. Plus, if you enter the code KEV in big capitals 519, you get double points. So that's awesome. So yeah, let's get on to it, shall we? From the get-go, we're going to get 3 rules. We can download them now already. There's a link on the Warhammer community website, so you can download them, whatever. I have been asked a lot by people who are still collecting the Warhammer 40,000 Conquest magazines, how that will affect the rules and stuff like that, and if they're going to change anything in it. And the answer is simply no. It's going to be too much of a hassle. They're going to finish with the countries that they've already done. They're going to finish the entire thing, and then that's it. Nothing's going to change in them. The rules are not going to change, so everything in there is going to be out of date, but that won't stop you from having fun with them. If you're playing with your miniatures and the scenery and all the rules that are provided in those magazines, there's no harm in it. As long as you're playing with it at home, there you go. But if you do want to take those things and play in a store or in a tournament or wherever, then it is worth downloading those free rules and trying to get the updated rules for your models, which will be in the new chapter approved books. That's right, I said books. There's 2 of them. So there'll be 2 chapter approved books. One is going to be points specific, so it's going to cover all of the points of all of the minis, and you know, the tactics and all that stuff, and the formations and all the gubbins. So that's what you probably want to go for if you want to go for match play style things. The other one is going to look at tournament rules, so it's going to give you everything that you need to be able to play in a tournament. So that's it. They decided to split it up. There's no harm in that. You can get exactly what you need, and yeah, it's all right. They are throwing out some other stuff as well, so if you order from Games Workshop, you get some pre-order exclusives, which is nice. So you get an objective counters and dice bag, which is cool. And you also get a launch celebration coin. It's a 2-sided coin, one side with Necrons on it with a nice little inscription around the edge, and on the other side it's the Ultramarines with again another nice little inscription saying, "And they shall know no fear." So it's alright. What else? They've reduced the amount that you can pre-order from 6 to 3, which is fine. I mean, if you can order 6 boxes, then like, can you get me a job, please? Because that is amazing money you're earning, please. But all jokes aside, PM me. All right, what else have we got? So yes, they got a new app coming out as well. It's a free app to download. It comes with 2 main features: the core rules, which are free anyway, but it's available on the app, so it's easier to get to. And they also have all the codex and supplements that you buy in 9th edition. So what you do is you get the one use code that will be available in the books, and then you just enter it in the app, and then boom, all of the rules will be in there, and they get updated as the updates come out, so you don't have to mess around with errators and FAQs. So that's actually pretty good. It's something that's been asked for quite a lot in the last few years, especially when 8th edition dropped. We thought this would be the time that they do it. They didn't, but no harm, no foul, because they're doing it now. They are doing a subscription service on it as well. Now, $3.99 a month Might seem a bit steep for some people, it might seem a bargain. It's up to you what you're looking for. You got to think that this is GW quality coming in there. What that means to you is your own opinion. Some people think that GW quality isn't that great, some think it's amazing. I personally think they do a really good job. They are human though, they do still make mistakes, but they will be able to put all that money straight into this app, so have a dedicated service. So that is that. But there are apps out there where they only charge like one small fee per year, or have a free even. So it's up to you what you want to get out of it, and it depends on the layout, how they do it, the ease of use and all that stuff. But anyway, the features that you'll unlock when you subscribe to it will be quick rules referencing. So I don't know what they mean by that. It could just be like a list of rules that you could just click on, and then you'll come up with the rule that you need. Or you might be able to, when the data sheet comes up, you could just click on a rule, or it might be on your army list with little rule tabs underneath, and you just click on those, and something like, I don't know. Let's see what they come up with. Army lists as well, that's coming soon, which is a bit of an omen, but they might just be under pressure from the whole COVID thing. Though, I mean, a lot of that could have been done at home, so who knows. All you need is a decent PC to revamp the app. But I guess, when you're not working in the office, you lose a lot of that quick to and fro information between people who are working on it. But anyway, hopefully it'll be available very soon. They've got a limited edition rulebook coming out. I mean, if you didn't expect that, well, you're living under a brick, really. Limited edition, why not? It looks really nice, actually. It's got nice detailing on it, a little bit of gold filigree and nice cream background, and then on the flip side it's got a nice sort of black art sketched into it. So for those collectors out there, it's pretty good. For the eBay scalpers out there, don't bother, because I highly doubt that you're going to get your money back on that, let alone make a profit on it, so you just leave it out. They're also going to have a Crusade journal available, so you'll be able to keep track of your crusades, which is great, because that's a new feature in 9th edition, where you can start off with a small force and build them up, and each unit or character within your force takes on new personality and evolves and improves, so you can keep all that down. So it's kind of like a little skirmish sort of thing to it, a little bit of D&D, a little bit of Necromunda, a little bit of this and that, but it's really good, and I think that's the feature that will really hook me back into playing on the tabletop. Battlezone Manufactorum Battlefields. So much like how we had those flat but quite thick and hard, well detailed boards that we got in the premium box sets for the Warhammer 40,000 Conquest magazines. I mean, yeah, I mean, looking at it, they're such a rip. But anyway, so yeah, those boards that we got in the premium boxes for the Conquest magazines, it's going to be like that, maybe a bit smaller. I don't know if it'll fold or not. But it's saying on the website that if you get 2 of those packs, because you get 2 boards in each pack, if you get 2 of those packs, you'll be able to have enough for a regular game. So yeah, that's that. Objectives. We got objective models, which is great. We had those, we had different ones in 8th edition launch, so they went down really well. And of course, if you're going to order through third-party shops like Element Games, then you can use the money that you save to get those. So it's a win-win. And of course, if you enter that code, you'll get the extra bonus points just for the extra couple of quid that you can spend on it as well. So do that. We're also going to have combat gauge, so it's like a 3-inch pile-in size, or the 1-inch on one side, so you can check if you're within pile-in, or if you're too close or whatever. You got a carry case as well, that's got the new theme on it, and then you've got new paints, which is more exciting than I think than the carry case. But you've got a technical paint called Tesseract Glow, which looks absolutely fantastic on those new models. there's a new shade called Cryptic Armor Shade Glow. Cryptic Armor Shade Glow. So it's got a nice sort of dulled, rusty sort of colour to it. And then of course you've got a layer, which is Canoptic Alloy, and a base, which is Runelord Brass. I think I got an old part of that Runelord Brass, so it's nice to see it come back. And they're going to do a spray form of that later on in the year, so that's really cool as well. And then of course there's the Indomitus novel, which, you know, if you're into your novels, that's great. I got such a backlog of books that I can't even look at those anymore. So yes, that is that. Nothing else to really talk about. So again, if you want to save money, have a look around, shop around. If you really want those exclusives, paying that extra £25, you know, because I think it's going to be £125. If it is £125, then paying that extra £25 for those exclusives could be worth it for you. But if you're looking for a bargain, then places like Element Games, where they do 20% discount, would save you that much. So you're only paying £100, and you know, that's brilliant really, because then you got more money to spend on the extra stuff. And for the last time, I will plug my code KEV519. Actually, it'll be this way, won't it? KEV in capitals 519, and you'll get double points, and I'll get a little point boost as well, which is absolutely amazing for me, because I might be able to have enough to get some of those paints. So I wish you all the best in getting your pre-orders in, and I wish you all the luck in your crusades. So until then, peace.